everyone, my name is Aiyanna. For those who don't know me, I just want to share a few things with you guys. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but I've been doing a lot of things, so I'm just going to make sure that I brief you guys on some of the things that I have coming up, what I have been doing, and hopefully it'll give you guys a better idea of who I am as an artist. I started off in gospel. Gospel was my foundation, is what I do, is what I love, what I enjoy. I've been doing it for over 20-something years. I was a part of a gospel group called Immeasurable. Loved it. We toured the world for about 7 years. Oh yeah. Something about the name of Jesus. Something about the name of Jesus. And I just enjoyed it. I would have to say what inspired me to transition from gospel to, I would say adult contemporary. When COVID happened, COVID shifted the world, but COVID really changed my outlook on music completely, because being in a gospel group, you have to understand, singing in churches was all that we did. It was all the churches were shut down. We had no way of making money to provide for ourselves, so we found ourselves doing whatever we could to kind of make ends meet. And not being able to go into churches and sing, it was no other outlet. So that kind of, depressed me a little bit, and I didn't want to just be limited to just churches. I wanted to actually be, able to sing to a larger audience, if you will. And so when COVID did happen and I could no longer go into churches, I started going to singing in karaoke bars, doing cover songs, doing whatever I could do to sing, because singing is my life, So not being able to sing as a singer is detrimental. So after I got my foot wet into going to places to sing in karaoke bars or whatever the case may be, I decided that I wanted to continue to sing anyway and do something. So I went to my manager and I was like, hey, what do you think about me, venturing out and trying a different genre of music? And he was like, hey, whatever you want to do. And so that's how I found myself where I am now. I would have to say I have a lot of influences in gospel and other genres of music as well. I would have to say, when I was growing up, I couldn't listen to anything but gospel. My mom and dad would not let us listen to anything. If it wasn't gospel music, we could not listen to it. So my main influence when I was coming up would definitely have to be Anita Baker, Toni Braxton. Of course, I enjoy listening to Prince. He was always very creative. I loved him for his creativity. And the other person I would say would be Aretha. I don't listen to Aretha as much as I listen to the other ones, but I did listen to her because she was very soulful. And I love the way she would attack a song. So those are all the artists that I listened to growing up. One thing I've learned about being able to sing gospel is that it brings that passion or that soulfulness that sometimes songs need, or sometimes that people are looking for. And when it comes to transitioning over from gospel to a different genre of music, I found out that it's easier to do when you bring in that soulfulness and that passion and that feeling, because everyone wants to feel what you're singing about. Whether you're singing about something sad, whether you're singing about something that's going to make you smile, whether you're singing about something that's love, whatever the case may be, everybody wants that feeling to make them, understand where you're coming from. So that's one good thing I can say about gospel music. It is definitely a foundation of being able to relay hurt and pain and love and joy and peace. And that's something that you can use in any genre of music, because everyone needs to feel that. My creative process when it comes to working in the studio and writing a song, it has changed tremendously, because when I first started out writing, I would always just write. I would listen to a song or a track, and then I would sit down and I would just be writing everything on a piece of paper. I would write down my thoughts. I would never sing them out loud. I would just sing them to myself, and then once I got the verse, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to show everybody what my verse is. And my manager used to tell my group and I, when I was in the gospel group called Immeasurable, that, you know, when you're writing a song, you know, just sing it out. Just whatever you feel, just sing it out, and it's going to come out, you know, a great song. But because we were so used to, you know, just writing on paper, it was kind of a little uncomfortable. And I really didn't start, you know, actually writing differently until, I would say, probably this year. Just one day I was in the studio and I was writing a song, and the manager was like, you know, I keep telling you, just get up to the mic, just sing the first thing that you feel. And I did it that day, and actually from that day forward, I've been writing songs that way all the time, because I found out that just standing there and singing what comes out, it may not be the line that you're going to use, but you're always going to say something that you can't use in the song. And most of the time, when you say what you feel or your first thought of something, is always something that is something that's real. So now that's how I've been writing, and I wouldn't change it for nothing. I would say if I face any challenges from transitioning over to a different genre of music, I would say that most of my supporters from gospel music, they are, I can't say that they're not as supportive, but, well, I can see the difference. It's like they're confused. It's like they're watching, they're looking, you know, people are commenting, you know, getting some likes, but it's still like you can tell some people are like, okay, I'm just trying to see what she gonna do. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna, you know, I don't know what she's doing, but I'm just gonna sit back and watch. That's how I feel. You know, I would say if anything, I would more so be worried about if I'm just going to get the support from, you know, those who do know me in gospel. Although my music is not going to be anything, you know, vulgar, it's going to be still inspirational music, but it's not going to be just gospel per se, because, you know, I do want to venture out and just not be limited to just one genre of music. I would have to say my short-term goals would be to where I am now. I finally have some great songs on my project. I feel like that just basically getting this project finished would be a short-term goal. Long-term goals would be definitely being able to definitely get a Grammy and be on stage with the artists that I've only dreamed of watching on TV all of my life. I would love to be the first artist to have a #1 hit in every genre, whether it's country, whether it's gospel, whether it's pop, whether it's R&B, wherever the case may be. That is definitely a long-term goal that I'm looking to do. Well, a lot of people will ask me why am I looking for a record deal, and I would have to say I'm looking for a record deal because having a record deal allows an artist to, if you have a record deal, you no longer have to worry about your finances. You no longer have to worry about, be stressed about, okay, how are you going to do this or how are you going to pay that, because you have a record deal and you have someone that can financially support you in those areas. Also, with having a record deal, you no longer have to worry about, you know, producers or where you're going to get the next hottest track, or who's the next producer that you're going to work with, where's the next studio you're going to record in, because having a record deal, your record label will be able to provide those things for you. Not only that, you will be able to get into some rooms and be able to collab with a lot of great artists that are in the industry. So that's always a good, that's always a plus when it comes to having a record deal. So that would be the reason why I would be looking for a record deal. How do I feel about support from my family and friends? To be honest with you, I will honestly have to say this. I feel like, family and friends, they will be the least to support you because they know you. They know you as being Yanna or Aiyanna when it comes to my family. And yes, although as an artist, you do want support from your family and your friends as well. But I do believe that, no one is obligated to support you as an artist. Everybody has free will to support whoever they want to support. And if they don't support you, they just don't support you. So those who do support me, I appreciate it. And those who don't, I just feel like, like Bobby Brown says, it's their prerogative. And that's the realness of it. Okay, you guys, so this is the end of my video. So I want to thank each and every one of you guys who actually sat here and watched the video. I really, really do appreciate it. It's an honor. If you are following me, continue to follow me. I'm going to keep you posted on everything that I have coming up. If you are not following me, make sure you click that follow button. And also go to my website. My website is AyannaFoster.com. I'm going to continue to put all my new videos that are coming out, my new shows, events, you name it, it's going to be on my website. So make sure that you guys go there and subscribe, put in your email address so that we can make sure that we see you all the new updates and notifications. Follow me on, my YouTube page. There's also Yanna. Instagram is going to be Yanna the Official. On Facebook is Yanna or just Yanna. And just continue to follow me, guys, and stay tuned. I have a lot of new stuff coming out. I want you guys to be a part.
Thank you for your time. Follow Yanna on all social media platforms. Leave a comment, like or share.